Now let's take a look about our first conceptual quiz. So when you go out in the evening or during the midnight going to the shore lake, so if you definitely will see the moon near the surface of the water, and you'll find out the light produced from the moon actually will be a strict pattern, along strict patterns on the surface of water. And what is the reason why this will happen? The answer is D. So remember that we mentioned at the very beginning of the lectures, the wave is made of the longitudinal and the transverse wave. So this is actually the wavefront of the water. So they will oscillate. So now the light from the moon will hit on the surface of the water, but depending on where they interact, the light will be reflected in a diffuse way. So you can basically treat the surface as a diffuse, the rough surface. So now the light will enter to your eyes at a different angle. But we told you that the light, your eyes will give you an illusion about the image. So the image was formed is that your eyes will produce the dashed line backward along the direction of wave received backward. So that's the reason that now your eyes can see the image at every single spot along the surface of water as a streak of the light. So this one basically summarizes the concept we learned from the water wave and the law of the reflection. Now let me try to summarize what we have learned so far about the image form with a plane mirror. So please pay attention. This is for the plane mirror only. So first is that the image form is upright, but the left and right is reversed. So you can see from the picture here, this is the image of the vase and the flower. So it is upright, not reversed. This is what I mean by that. And the image is upright, and you will see that this is this side of the flower actually will be reversed now in the image. So that is why you see when you see your image in the mirror, your left hand actually will be the right hand of the image. Now the second conclusion is that the image of the mirror, plane mirror, will be the same distance behind the mirror that the object is in front of the mirror. So which means the distance d0 from the object will be the same as the distance from the image to the mirror, di, and this is the second important conclusion, once again for plane mirror only. The third conclusion is that the mirror image will be the same size of the object. So for examples, if the object is 1 meter high, then the image should also be 1 meter high. So that's the reason we want to use the plane mirror to create an image for us. We try to see as true as we can for ourselves. Yeah? So we want to know how fat we are, how tall we are, how skinny we are. And plane mirror is a very ideal device to show all the details of that. So this is the three main conclusions for the image produced by a plane mirror. Now, let's take a look about the second conceptual quiz. This one will be a little bit tricky, so please think about that carefully. So the question is that you are considering purchasing a mirror, but now you hope that when you see the image from the mirror, you can see yourself entirely. So which means that simultaneously the light entering to your eyes will be from the top of your head and from the bottom, which is the foot of your body. So at least how long the mirror should be. So the answer is C. So remember that you are using the plane mirror. And now we are just asking about the smallest the lens of the mirror to show the whole image of your body. So let's take a look about this one again. So we just learned that in the second conclusion, the distance from the object to the mirror is the same as the image to the mirror. So they are the same, D and D. Now, if you place the mirror actually in this position where the top of the mirror is parallel to your eyes, so such that you can guarantee that the top of your head can definitely be seen by your eyes. So in that case, simultaneously you hope that the image of your foot will be reflected and enter into your eyes. So your eyes will trace back and show you the image of your foot. So what does that mean? So how long the mirror should be such that the points C and B and E should be a straight line. So how you define the shortest distance of the mirror is that the point B is the distance. So this 3 point should be in the straight line. So what does it mean? So this is a triangle. And because you know the distance ratio is 1 and 1, so therefore the distance from A to D to the A to C is 1 divided by 2. Agree? So therefore, based on this geometry, the length of the mirror should be the ratio of the length of mirror to the height of the image should be the same as the ratio of AD to AC. So if your height is 1.5 meter, then the mirror should be 75 centimeters. So this is the reason why you should at least have half of your height when you purchase in the mirror. So now let me give you the example. So once again, this is basically the same as the previous one, except now the eyes is not here. I put eye here. So the position of your eyes is distance D behind the vase. So now you're given different kind of parameter. So the flower is at the height of H. So in that case, you should immediately know that the image of the height of image is also H. And the flower itself is also the distance D to the mirror. So from the flower to the mirror, it is D. And in that case, you immediately know that from the second conclusion is that now the distance from the image of the flower to the mirror is also D. So you know the distance now. And see that, let's say that a ray of light propagating from the top of the flower to the observer's eyes reflect from the mirror is at position H, position Y above the table. So this your eyes can see the image of the top of the flower, and this reflection happens at Y above the table. Then the question wants you to find out what is the Y in terms of the height of the flower. So Y in terms of H. So you must have to using the geometric you see here, and remember the light follow the row of the reflections. So let's try to take a look about this one. So the light from the top of flower will hit the surface of the mirror with the angle theta. So therefore, this is also theta, and because of law of reflection, this is also theta. And because it is the straight line, so the angle is also theta when they enter into your eyes. So based on this geometry, then we can write down two different kinds of tangent theta. So the first tangent theta is this triangle. So if this is theta, then the tangent theta will be H minus Y divided by the length here, which is D. So this is the first tangent theta using the first triangle. However, we also know this is also at the triangle with angle theta. So now, based on this triangle, the tangent theta is simply y divided by 2d. However, even it is different triangle, but the tangent theta should be still the same. So therefore, these two values actually is the same. And now you can see we both have the d in the denominator, so you simply just cancel them out. And since we're interested about the y, so we try to isolate y. So therefore, y is just 2/3 of the h multiplied by h.